Friends of the one and only Tyler Murray, we are the Pool Boys, back from Phoenix, back from all the crazy action of championship weekend, and we are here to recap all of it, and, of course, to crown a champion in this immaculate pool. So, before we get too far, let's check out some storylines.
Diarra, swing it, Castle, can't hit the three. Offensive rebound, put back, it goes. Open look, Lawyer, he's got it. And right up field, very on coronation. The Huskies make history, back-to-back national champions.
The clock struck midnight for both Cinderella teams in the Final Four as NC State went down to Purdue and Alabama lost to UConn in some epic Final Four matchups. And that set the stage for a giant of a matchup. I mean, actual giant. 7'4" Zach Edey for Purdue versus 7'2" Donovan Clingan for UConn. What a game it was. UConn proved to be unstoppable, and they cut down the nets, back-to-back champions.
Back-to-back repeats. And we would be remiss if we did not also mention the women's Final Four, because that was spectacular in its own right. You had Iowa, you had UConn, you had South Carolina and NC State. Crazy enough, 2 repeat of the men's Final Four with NC State and UConn. Crazy to see that. Some of the best ratings we've seen in years. Caitlin Clark, the GOAT of her time, but too much South Carolina action. So the Gamecocks take the championship on the women's side. Great Final Four. Awesome to see. Some of the best viewership in history.
All right, enough about the actual basketball. What we really care about is what's happening in this pool. Who's going to go home embarrassed and who's going to go home with a trophy? So before we get to your top 3, we got to take a minute to honor those brackets who have fallen before us.
T-Bach 55, exclamation point. One Tony Bachman of Cushman and Wakefield. We love you, man. You're great. Cushman Wakefield spectacular, so are you. But your picks, not so much. The exclamation point for emphasis, you did get UConn. But the Jayhawks, not so much. Gone, but not forgotten.
Welcome to the pool, Tony.
Welcome.
How about Tyler Murray himself?
Oh, the man.
Leader of this pack.
Mm-hmm.
Talked a little bit of trash there in the beginning, didn't he?
Did.
Tennessee all the way.
Mm-hmm.
Homer pick. Didn't work out for him. Got UConn to the Final Four, but that was it. Gone. Not forgotten.
Tyler, not the only 10 I see. Not even in the top.
Let me just grab this. Oh, sorry about that. Whammy.
Brett Farley, Paradigm Studio, sent this text to Tyler. My bracket is set and beautiful. I guess beauty is in the eye of the beholder, especially if you like the color red. Brett, Creighton is the champion. Those Jays didn't help you out. Gone too soon. Gone too soon.
All right, let's pick things up a little bit here and start more of a positive note.
Come on.
It's time to announce your top 3 finishers.
What?
And coming in at 3rd place in this pool is Martin P. That's right, Martin Plumley, Plumley and Associates, LLC. 127 points. He had Duke in the Final Four. Are you related to the Plumley brothers? I don't understand.
I don't get it.
Hater. Personally, kind of a hater, but I get it and I respect it if they're your relatives, and I appreciate that you picked them. We're just not fans. We're not fans of Duke specifically here. But anyway, another great pick was Alabama to the Final Four. Saw that one where a lot of people didn't see it coming. Good on you, Martin. 3rd place. No one's making fun of you. You're not getting in memoriam. You're making it to the podium.
How many Plumley brothers are there? Like, legitimately, I am just curious.
There are 3 brothers and a sister, come to find out.
I wish she played. Then I would have rooted for her, unless she went to Duke.
All right. She played volleyball.
I think the height, that makes sense. All right, now it is time to reveal your 2nd place finisher just off the gold medal. It is time to hand out our silver, and that is going to one Mike F. Mike Farrell of Creative Development Partners. Give it up because he had 129 points to finish 2nd in this pool. He had UConn, NC State, and Purdue in the Final Four. How did this guy not win? We got 3 of the Final Four teams. That is spectacular, especially when one of them is an 11 seed. So, Mike, well done. You got very creative, and it developed into a 2nd place finish with your partners, the Pool Boys. Did it!
Nailed it! All right. Wow. I don't know how to follow that up, but I'm going to try. And I'm just going to run straight to it here. It's been a long tournament, and some would say predictable, some would say crazy. I'd say somewhere in the middle. But we've got to reveal a champion. And coming in at number 1, winning the whole thing, B. Kelly. That's right, Brian Kelly of LaSalle Network. 140 points. Absolutely crushed it. He had UConn over Purdue in the championship, and that's all it took. He got both of them there. He had UConn winning. Boom. The bracket is done. He did have NC State going to the Sweet 16. That was a great pick. Got him several points along the way and went against a bunch of other folks. So good on you, Brian, the new champion of the Friends of Tyler Murray and Friends of Vari March Madness pool.
Not to be confused with Brian Kelly of LSU head coaching fame. You have a few more championships than he does.
He's also kind of a dick.
That too. All right, now that we've unveiled our top 3, let's take a look at your final top 10 leaderboard as this tournament comes to a close. So our top 3, we had B. Kelly, Mike F., and Martin P. Now just coming in at 4th and just missing the podium, we had Cole Crocker, followed by Patrick O'Rourke, David Harlan, TB73, Rob E. makes some Illinois, then Jake Morris, and BNA Panic, all picking UConn as their champion. That is your final top 10. Friends of Tyler Murray.
You could say Vari as well. He does work there.
I know, but it's Tyler, let's be honest.
That's true. And speaking of which, we need to give a special shout out to the man who makes this thing happen for you guys every year, and that's Tyler himself. Tyler Murray, the pickleball champion. I don't even actually know if he's good at pickleball. I've been to a couple events. He's not actually playing, but he's ready to go with his sweatband. He is rocking it for this picture for us, and Tyler is the man. He is the one who puts this thing together. He has opened up his network to this. So next time you see him, give him a big shout out, a big thanks for doing something fun just for the heck of it. We appreciate you, brother.
Yes. So friends of the man, the myth, the legend, the one and only Tyler Murray, thank you so much. We've had so much fun combing through all 3 weeks of brackets, picks, badges, trash talking, everything in between. It has been a spectacular ride, and we hope you guys had as much fun as we did. So for one final time, the Pool Boys are out.
One shining moment, it's all on the line. One shining